There, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another car video. Sex appeal is the key for a man. Sex appeal is the key for a man. And this is kind of a follow up to what I was saying yesterday, because you still get some detractors or something, right? Like I had a couple guys, they were like, yeah, I'm tall, I'm 6'5", I'm 6'6", I get attention from women. Motherfucker, nobody said you didn't. I just said other motherfuckers be getting it too. Dang. Right? But look, but it was interesting. I had a conversation with one of my good buddies who he proudly states he's 5'9", and this is a dude who legitimately, like, the worst woman I've seen he got with, the worst was a strong 7. A strong 7. She was just a good 2 weeks workout away from being an 8. That was his weakest woman. But he was telling me about a situation in this particular social circle where they were two men of the same short stature that came in. Let's just give them a height, like they're both 5'5", right? Now the women made judgments on both of them, right? So they said one, they actually called him short, but then the other one, the women were going crazy over him. They were calling him sexy and shit, but they were the same exact height. And then that reminded me of something I said in my book, Meeting Attractive Women. I don't talk about it that much, but Meeting Attractive Women is a kind of a nice guys and players hold up, girl. I'll get her later. Anyway, Nice Guys and Players was Meeting Attractive Women was a supplement to Nice Guys and Players. And basically all that was a man developing himself. I ain't go too much into the women, but man developing himself. Now, one of the examples I used in there about developing a man developing his sex appeal was I used the example of two twins. Now, I said, now both physically attractive, right? So handsome face, great physiques and everything, but women call one of the twins a 10 and the other twin a 7. And that's actually based on a real life thing I knew about these two twins. Like, women went crazy over one, but not the other. And it was like, damn, they look exactly alike. But here's the difference, though. One had sex appeal, the other didn't. One had confidence, the other one was insecure. See, understand something. And a lot of guys got to understand this. The key really is sex appeal. That's why you get men who are tall and handsome, but they complaining. They having trouble. Yet you get some men who not as handsome, not as tall, and shoot. Some of them totally ignored Rom when he said body game, but they got women like crazy, right? But women thought they were sexy. Now, let me be clear when I say stuff like this, because sometimes people say shit, and it's very rare somebody talk about their experience, their personal shit. They just say shit, but understand something. I've known like real legit players since I was little. Like legit players, not some guys up here talking and shit. Like you knew the women they were fucking. The women they were fucking would say that they fucking these guys. The women, right? So these guys were legit. The thing is about them, though, if you talk to the women just say they were sexy, right? And that's up to this day, because one thing people don't realize, like, people hit me up for consultations and stuff like that, coaching, but a third of my clients are women, and they be telling me, and one of the things I always ask them, they say something about a guy, I ask them how was the sex. And some women, I got a lot of female just friends, a lot of female friends, right? Not friend zone, just friends. We cool. I don't be hanging out with them, but talk to them every once in a blue moon or every now and then. And they be telling me straight up what's up. And then if I say, and I ask them, I'll be like, oh, okay, so that dude look like a mom. Say, no, man, got a touch of ugly or something. But the dude had sex appeal. See, here's the thing to understand, and I've said this numerous times. In fact, my very first video on YouTube, I said sex appeal trumps looks, money, and status. And for the ignorant, and I'm gonna use the word ignorant, looks and sex appeal aren't always the same thing. Now, somebody could have looks and sex appeal, but then you got somebody who look average, but the women saying he's sexy as shit. But if you wouldn't get a modeling contract. It's like the same difference I always say between a porn star and a fashion model. Or Mr. Marcus, who's like 5'8", and Boris Kojo. Like women are still women are still good with a guy if he just look good, right? Some women, if they like that look, but if they don't like that look or somebody's attitude, they ain't turned on. And indeed, sometimes women will look at a guy who got what somebody considers strong facial features and stuff, good facial features, and still, they'll look at him and everything, but they say, nah, we ain't turned on because they don't have that sex appeal. Now, what goes into sex appeal, like the physicality, that's the base that might get them to look. And even then, that's based on what a woman like. That's based on what a woman likes. So it's actually a little bit limited. Like if a woman just happen to like your physicality, that's a good thing. That get them over there, but you still got to win them over. What hooks them is your personality. That's where the sex appeal, sexual charisma, sexual confidence come in. It's really intangible. You can have all the physicality in the world, but then when you have those intangibles, that's what really gets the woman, right? Because it come down to, all right, you maybe got a handsome face, good body, even a great body, even height. Let's say you got all three of these. What's your drip like? How do you dress? Like women get funny about that. You dressing all bummy or something, they don't want to fuck with you. If you looking all dirty, or even if you got like the basic bone structure, but you got a whack ass haircut, you ain't line that shit up, right? Or, how do you do it? What are you dressing like? Are you dressing in a way that kind of shows your frame, or are you dressing in some bummy loose clothes that don't show your frame? Seriously, is that deep? Are you the type that got some good, do you smell good? Women, smell is very good to a woman. That's part of a man's sex appeal. How he smell, whether it's with cologne or just his natural scent. Like women, they'll say it, if they don't like how a man smells, I don't care what he look like, I don't care what he got, even if he got money, women don't want to fuck with that shit. So you gotta smell good, so that's part of it. Your scent, your look, make sure your ass don't have bad breath, and honestly, your voice. Women are very auditory. They're very auditory. A voice tone can drive them crazy. Shit. Look a woman and say, may I have the pleasure of undressing you? They might be like, ah! But if you say, may I have the pleasure of undressing you? Shit, the woman gonna be like, please, whatever. Like, seriously, and all of that comes in. And it's not just one factor, but it's everything coming in. Your confidence, how you move. Now, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I've had several women compliment me on how I walk. Seriously, I ain't even something I think about, but they be like, damn, bro, you got a sexy walk. One woman said she can tell me from a distance and stuff just by how I walk. But that's a part of it, how you move, because, what kind of actions you take, and then how you just interact with people. Are you interacting like a little punk? Or you that type, look them in the eye or something? Or even if you got like a take charge personality, like women want to be dominated in the bedroom. I don't care what they do outside. You know what? They could be the most hardcore, man-hating feminists. Shoot, but some of them, they'll pay for somebody just to dominate them. That's how much they want it. In fact, I've talked to some women who would otherwise be considered, I'd say they'd be considered like in the 8 to 10 range, and they were telling me they got with some dudes who didn't look that good. And then you say, well, why would you do that? And they say the guys were dominant in the bedroom. Type of guys say, man, come over here, girl. They slap them on that ass and everything. Come here, girl. Bend your ass over. Seriously. And like what it is, like it's hard for a man to have all of those things. But the more he has, the better for him and how he carry himself. Because one thing I peeped with, because I said yesterday, I'm at this mall and I'm seeing like all these guys, who weren't over 6 feet with women. Oh, let me say something about that, because you still get some people who doubt that. I always say, take your ass outside. Because I notice when they say something, they never say where they go at. They never say, well, I go here, I hang out at this mall, I'm in this city or something. Take your ass outside. But anyway, one thing I peep with him, like I said, I can look at a man's height and tell his height. I can't judge how a woman see her face. There's guys that, there were times I would think a guy might just have an average face to women, and women like, he fine. They'd be like, he fine. Because that's one real quick thing. Men can't, just in general, men can't look at another man and see what a woman see. Like some idiot yesterday, and I actually just removed the comment because I don't got toleration for stupidity. Talking about women like mostly feminine faced men. No, they don't. You go out here, shoot, these rough looking dudes and shit be getting the finest women. I've known them personally. The dudes just have a body, but they be looking like they ready to fuck up some shit. But some women like that because it looks more manly. And that's a part of sex appeal too. The more masculine a man actually looks, that's why a lot of men, if they grow their facial hair and stuff, get that beard game going, shit, women be losing their mind over it. Got some scratches on him, got some calluses on his hand, got that solid like construction worker build or policeman build or fireman build. It just look like he worked with his hands or something. Women be going crazy. Is that masculine form, how he move everything. Women look at that whole thing. So, and look, here's the key with a woman. At the deepest level, I'm gonna give y'all some real game. At the deepest level sexually, a woman want to feel a man's vitality inside of her. Oh, fuck. Fire engine's about to come out. But anyway. Seriously, at the deepest level, when women are around a man, it ain't even just how he look, it's how he feels. They gotta feel his presence. Now I ain't gonna shout out the young lady's name, but one of the young ladies that was at the recent self-improvement summit, she said when she was around me, she felt my presence. She felt the energy, right? So it's deeper than just a physical thing. And the more you can develop, the better. So, okay, so you're not a fashion model. Okay, neither is 99% of the models in the world. I mean, men in the world. Let's be real. Most men are average looking at best. Most. But yet some be getting multiple women fucking. And they don't be spending money. Some of the men out here who be getting like multiple baby mamas or multiple kids, multiple women, they got modest jobs at best. Shit, the women be spending money on them. But it's their energy, how they carry themselves, how they walk. Shoot. And that's the key. That's that sexual thing. If you look at what I teach, I'm teaching men how to increase their sex appeal, increase their sexual energy. That's the reason I talk about the body game. The key to it is the body. And it don't necessarily mean you got to be like, super cut or anything. In fact, some women don't even like that, really. As long as you got a good frame. As long as you got a good frame, like if you got in general, if you got kind of a V frame, even if you don't got like a six-pack abs, as long as it ain't extending too far out over your belt, right? And some women even like a little bit to play with. They be like, they want to have a little bit of softness in you. So honestly, it ain't the person with the super cut. But you solid body. Like I said, if you want to say generalize, the bodies that drive women are crazy the most. And if you pay attention, they usually complain the less those solid guys look like. They might like work blue collar, those cop types. Man, she look familiar from here. Okay. I had to stop anyway, not for her, but somebody in front of me to stop. But if you really look at it, they like those solid bodies, strong bodies and shit. And that's still gentle. Depends on what else a man bringing, Because, like I said, his drip just mean, he dressed well. He dresses in a way to draw a woman's attention to his frame. That's the key thing, his frame. So it's how he wears his clothes and everything. How he walk, how he carries himself, his tone of voice when he says something to her. That's the key. That's the key. The key thing is that sex appeal. You got that shit. Boom. In fact, if you got that sex appeal, like say I'm gonna tell you how deep the sex appeal thing is. Say if you got that sex appeal, you call it sexual charisma or something. Like on just a pure, like, you know how people be measuring faces and shit and doing all this measurements, height and all of that. Let's say with all of that stuff on that level, you might get rated a 5. If you got sex appeal, you can go up to a 7. It's good for at least 2 points. Because when women are turned on sexually by a man, he automatically looks better than them. In fact, when there's been times when a woman be turned on sexually at first by a man, he looked great, but then, through a variety of reasons and stuff, the relationship gets fucked up. And then they, that lust kind of wear off. Then the women be like, damn, what's she seeing him? But usually he got to fuck. That's usually under the man's control, though. He usually got to do some fucked up shit to get it to that point. He got to do the fucked up shit. As long as if a man got that sex appeal in a woman's eyes, all he had to do is sit back and chill. He don't even have to do anything. It's up to him to blow it. But that's the whole thing, though. That's the whole thing. Like I might do an on-demand video on just the basic points a man needs to work on. Now, I've talked about it in other videos, but a lot of guys don't get it. I'm seeing a lot of guys focus on this other shit, but let's be real. What's your bottom line? You trying to mess with these women. You trying to get some 9. Seriously. And that's the key with every woman. I don't care whether the woman is some like jacked up looking one or she a dime. They all got vaginas. They all want to have sex. That's the key to women. If you understand just that one little fucking point, they all want to have sex. And no, they don't want to have sex with every single man, of course. Because somebody, you tell some men that and they just like, well, they want to have sex with me. No, they ain't trying to be, all of them ain't trying to be hoes. There's a few hoes, and even some hoes. Even some loose women. There's some guys that going to tell no. But your point is just that every single woman want to have sex with somebody. Hell, some lesbians want to have sex with a man. They want a hot beef injection. And if you understand that one simple thing and develop your shit, or at least figure out what it is about you that women get turned on by and then work on that shit, boom. Seriously. Seriously. And it ain't what people think. It ain't what guys think. And it ain't what women say publicly either. Because women, what they say publicly, they just agree with what men say publicly. And they just doing that because that's part of their game. That's enough. And y'all know I don't go in on women, but shit. I got a series on my Rom TV about the games women play. A player's eyes, the games women play. Y'all can check. I'm going to put a link for that for that series in the description box. And that's part of their game. Whatever men saying, women are just like, yeah. Then when you get them away from it, they saying some other shit. They saying and doing some other shit. Like even that thing with the height. You get a bunch of women saying, oh yeah, he gotta be rich. He gotta be 6'2". He gotta be handsome. He gotta have a muscular body, muscles and shit. He gotta have 8 inches. Yeah, they say all that, say all that physical stuff, all the stuff he gotta have. But if you were to follow her and find out who she actually having sex with, it'd be a 5'8" dude who could stand to lose 20 pounds, got a regular sized dick, living in some poor neighborhood, and they fucking on air mattress that quite frankly need to be thrown out. Because let me be clear about something with me. Everything I'm saying, I'm in the real world, yo. I ain't doing this by, this ain't, y'all see where I go. And this is just when I'm chilling. Like I say about my IG, y'all see where I go. I'll be going throughout the, DMV area, District, Maryland, and Virginia area. I'll be rolling throughout there. I don't show y'all everything. And plus, I know people. I'm one of those people. I know people. And shit. And I've even called women on some of the stuff. I've seen situations women has talked shit in public, said I wouldn't do anything with that guy. I wouldn't do anything with that guy. Then the very guy they say they wouldn't do anything with, it say, oh yeah, man, yeah, she sucked the fuck out of my dick. And dude, you could look at him and tell he telling the truth, because he'll say some private shit about her and shit. So you'd be like, oh shit. So I would say out here, I see beyond. I take what they say publicly with a grain of salt. Even the ones who comment on some of these videos, I just say, okay. All right. then see something totally different behind closed doors. So, anyway, right? That's all I got for today. So, fellas, and shit, deal with any sexual issues you got. That's why I talk about that. Deal with any frustrations and confidence issues. Because if you got that sexual energy, and if people follow me a while, know I talk about that. If you develop that, everything else will come into place. Everything else will come into place. In fact, I think I'm gonna do an on-demand video where I specifically talk about it. Even though I've talked about it before, but what I'm seeing, a lot of guys, they don't get it. So maybe I'll say, all right, maybe I gotta just simplify it even more, put it in one place for everybody. I'm gonna do that tomorrow on my on-demand shit. But anyway, if y'all want to know about the how women be running some games, check out Rom TV, especially my latest series out. So anyway, y'all, I get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.